Pope Francis in Manila, Pope departs Philippines after record-breaking Mass. Pope Francis has departed for Rome after drawing huge crowds during his 5-day visit to the Philippines. Tens of thousands of people lined the route of the Pope's motorcade to catch a last glimpse of the pontiff on his way to Villamor Air Base. A record 6 million people braved stormy weather to attend an outdoor Mass in the capital Manila on Sunday. The Pope has spent a week in Asia, also visiting Sri Lanka, marking it as a growth region for the Catholic Church. More than 80 million people are Catholic in the Philippines, and the Pope was surrounded by adoring crowds everywhere he went. Pope Francis waves from the steps of his aircraft as he leaves Villamor Air Base for Rome on January 19, 2015 in Manila, Philippines. The Pope has dedicated his trip to the Philippines to the poor and marginal. School children perform as Pope Francis leaves Villamor Air Base for Rome on January 19, 2015 in Manila, Philippines. School children performed as the Pope departed for Rome. On Monday, the streets were packed again as the leader of the Catholic Church made his way to the airport. President Benigno Aquino led a departure ceremony on the tarmac as children sang and danced, chanting "Pope Francis, we love you." The Pope gave a final wave before boarding the Philippines Airlines plane. Hugging street children. On Sunday, the Pope's Asia tour culminated with a world record for a papal gathering as he celebrated an outdoor Mass in Manila's Rizal Park. The previous record of 5 million people was during a Mass by John Paul II at the same venue in 1995. During his visit, Pope Francis has spoken out repeatedly on the need to reduce poverty and inequality. He dedicated the final homily of his trip to children. Aerial shot of people waiting for the Pope. An outdoor Mass in Rizal Park broke the world record for a papal gathering. "We need to see each child as a gift to be welcomed, cherished, and protected," he said. "And we need to care for our young people, not allowing them to be robbed of hope and condemned to a life on the streets." The BBC's Rupert Wingfield-Hayes in Manila said as much as he could. Pope Francis tried to identify with the poor in the Philippines, wearing a cheap plastic raincoat, riding in a Pope mobile modeled on the mass transport Filipino jeepney, and hugging street children. He also pushed those in a position of power to help the poor and destitute. The Pope also said the main reason he chose to visit the Philippines was to meet survivors of Typhoon Haiyan, which killed more than 7,000 people in November 2013. On Saturday he visited Tacloban, the city in the central Philippines worst affected by the powerful storm.